Live from the Texas Cheerlickers Studios, it's In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
Oh, it's that time again. We have returned to one and all. It is In the Building, show 492 under our watch.
What it do, baby?
What do it do, one and all? Hello, it is, if you're watching this thing live, it's Wednesday afternoon at 5 o'clock Central Texas time. An afternoon drive like me and Rudy always wanted.
There we go.
What'd you just put on? Were you wiping your screen off?
Always.
Okay, so I'm so bad about that. I get in trouble all the time for taking pictures with a dirty hole.
Oh, yeah. Can't do that.
Clean your hole. And so check this out. So a buddy, I guess it was a joke that Mike never cleans his screens and they're always blurry and stuff.
Yeah.
But recently a buddy got me this. Hang on, I'll show
Got
you
your
a little show and tell.
Got your little wipey.
Yeah, but check this out. So they got me this. Shout out to my buddy Nick. He got me a dirty sock wipey. So now even these
many questions.
Even these are gimmicks. It's not a real sock. It's
I know.
a legit wipe.
It's a wipey for glasses and cameras, right?
Yeah. It's even got this like a dirty dirt sock stain on it.
Have you
when were
used it?
Kid. Oh yeah, works great. Yeah, I'll clean my hole here. There you go. Works great. Remember when we were kids? Did you have all your socks? Did they have dirty stains on them? Like that.
Everything, man. We actually played. So yeah, I had play jeans that had holes in the knees, and my mom would put patches underneath them.
Yeah,
because we played outside. You had play jeans and you had school jeans. Had play socks and school socks. So yeah, because sometimes you have to race somebody, and you know to race, you got to take your shoes off.
Oh, someone had play socks and school socks.
Oh, here you go. Here you go with this shit.
Oh, hard out here for a black man.
Big old long black one.
I had about 4 pairs of socks, and I wore them when I had to wear shoes.
No shit, right?
No, it wasn't that bad. But, I was a dirty little bastard. I once got infatigo. You know what that is?
What's that? Hand and feet?
It's being dirty, and you don't clean
hand and feet?
Something like that.
Yeah, I know.
I was a habitual nail biter as a little kid. And
shit, I still am.
Probably didn't wash my hands properly and stuff.
Foot to mouth or hand to foot. I forget what that shit's called. Yeah.
Ironically, I've always been religious about wiping my butt though. Even as a little kid, I wouldn't.
You never had shit stains?
No, God, no. I never understood that. I don't know. I would stay in there for like Richard Pryor used to have a joke where don't you hate when you taking a shit and the shit break at the very end and you got to wipe your ass for like 5 minutes?
Oh, bro.
Yeah, I wiped for 5 hours.
I hated that.
Clean. Period. But the rest of me was filthy, and I got infatigo when I was 10 years old. I think I got it from a buddy. Yeah, I go 3 or 4 days, no bath, and then just you get these nasty little pus pockets all over your skin.
So you're religious about wiping your ass, but you didn't want to wash your ass. It's like,
correct. I didn't wash my hands properly.
I got you.
I played so hard, and there'd be nights where I would go to bed without taking a bath. You ever have the dirt rings on your neck after a full day playing?
You can't see them on us, so I'm good.
You can see them on my ass.
Yeah, you can see them on y'all. You can see them.
Clear. I could not hide that. You could see the dried up sweat on your forehead because it would turn like beige color.
I got a whooping one time because my mom called me like she had ran my bath and I didn't feel like taking one. So I sat on the edge and I just swished with my hand like I was taking a bath, and she walked in and caught me.
That's great. She'd make me, my mother would be like, clean your fucking room, blah, blah, blah. It's a pigsty. And I would take it all. I thought I'd get away with this too. I'd take everything in my floor and shove it under the bed. It'd take me 30 minutes to do it too, rather than just put it away.
Rather than put the shit away.
Same amount of time. Just shoving it under the bed. And she'd come in there and get so pissed. I had to quit doing that. I did the bit where, because I was a picky, I didn't eat very well as a little bitty kid. Just
You
what
was
neat.
move it around the plate like
Around.
you ate.
Move it around.
Guilty.
Move it over to the corner.
When it came to frijoles, I hated beans, so I would just move them around, and I'd sit there. My mom like, "You ain't getting up," and I just be like, "Well, I guess I ain't getting up."
Yep, that's right, Adrian. We put stuff in closets too. I take it all, I just stack it in the closet. Oh, look how good a job I did. Shit hanging out of underneath the closet door, you can see it. Get my ass beat. Glory days, glory days. Welcome in here. It is in the building. Welcome to the chat. People are now realizing we're on, and that's good.
What up?
Since you're here, if you feel so inclined, why don't you shoot us a tip? Why don't you jump into the super chat? If you super chat us, that's just another way of giving us your money. I like how YouTube calls it the super chat. It just means that you gave us a tip. So whether it's $1,
Yeah, what is super chat? What's the difference between super chat and a tip?
Because you gave nothing. That's just trying to make people feel better about giving money. Oh, it's a super chat.
Okay.
If they would do that at Starbucks, call it something different, like a love offering or something like that, I might be more inclined to tip the baristas at Starbucks. You know, you make it, you give it a sexy name. Marketing, baby. Marketing. Jump in there and super chat us while giving us your money if you feel so inclined to do so. It's Taylor. It's Bouquet, the audio disseminator. And today we are at home getting ready for Spurs game tonight as they play the Rockets. And I just wonder,
and I wonder,
awkward at all, or are they? You think,
what do you mean?
Like, do you play Jeremy Sochan now that the whole world knows you're trying to move him? Or do you not trade? You don't play him, so
well, you haven't been playing him, but
not
when
really.
You're trying to show off your merchandise, he might get some minutes tonight.
Teams already kind of know, but a lot of times when you're shopping somebody, you let them play a little bit that night. You risk it just so you can say, "Hey, he's healthy. See, he's good."
And now that they finally decided to move on from him, I can go back to bitching that they didn't draft Jalen Duren, who went to the Pistons and is a fucking stud. Went to North Carolina. He was played in North Carolina, and Pistons ended up taking him. He was still on the board when they took Sochan 9th overall. So what you're telling us, Brian Wright, you missed again. And I don't give you credit for Wemby, Castle, and Harper. Those are easy. Those are no-brainers. You don't get any credit for those 3 picks, Mr. Wright. Okay? This whole thing is starting to piss me off. We're way behind schedule. Wemby can't talk. Wemby can't shoot. He's 6 for 24 in his last 3 games from 3. Castle can't shoot. Keldon Johnson looks like the best player on the team. And Brian Wright missed again. Again, don't talk to me about Castle, Harper, and Wemby. What has Brian Wright done that's awesome? That's amazing. That's like, wow. That's Sam Presti-esque. Where's his Jalen Williams?
He got 12 number 1 draft picks in 4 years and traded for De'Aaron Fox. I mean, he did.
Do you like Fox?
Yeah,
No. Do you love Fox?
I don't love Fox, no. Fox is still trying to make his way. You can make the case that it's too crowded, and we've all worried about that. We were talking about this the other night when I was sitting there on their courtside with my buddy that got us in the game. I was like, don't you feel like on certain nights there's almost too many solid players on the team? There is no, like when they play Minnesota in the playoffs, if they were to start tonight, I think we'd still play Minnesota. We know who's getting the damn ball in the 4th quarter in a series against Minnesota. We don't have, we're true or false, the Spurs are not a good team at closing games out.
No, they're not.
True. So is that true or false? That's because they don't have a go-to star right now to give the ball to until everybody get out of the way and let me win the game. It's a crowded house.
I'll give him credit for the Fox trade because he got him for a box of cereal. So I'm glad you reminded me of that. No, Mike, I think the way they do it, Mike, is who has the hot hand. I don't think they have the go-to guy. I think they go with, okay, Harper has it going tonight. We'll draw up something for him. I don't think the Spurs have ever, and I think it's continued under Mitch, been like, okay, I know Fox is 1 of 20, but he's my closer. I know Wemby's 2 of 20, but he's my closer. No, Fox has it going tonight. Let's go to him. Wemby has it going tonight. Let's go to him. And I'm not saying that that's the right recipe, Mike. I'm just trying to answer your question as to why this seems to be an issue in your eyes.
And that does not work. No one wins the championship with not having a go-to star. Not even so Dallas won a championship 2011. So what? 15 years ago now, almost
15 years ago.
And they got all this credit for having this like team of solid veterans. They have these crafty guys.
No, they had Dirk.
Dirk Nowitzki. Hello, who was the MVP of the finals. They had a bunch of really good players, but they all played different positions. They all had different roles. They had defined rotations with defined positions. And I know the game has changed, and we don't have forwards and centers anymore. But the Spurs, one of their issues is they have too many roosters in the hen house.
It's a good thing. It's a rich people problem, though, right?
Not if you get your ass kicked in the first round. Rich people commit murder too, you know.
Mike, I'm not down on them. I don't
love their construction.
I'm not down on them, Mike. It's just when I saw the news that's reported by Mark Stein, and Mark Stein, he's good, but he's not 100% from the field. So who knows if it's true? But it seems like it's true. I'm just pointing out the fact that Brian Wright got that one wrong. Well, that's all I'm pointing out. I'm fine with this team. I think this team is really good, but I do feel like and I don't even know how to criticize them for this, because for the first 2 years I said, hey, y'all got to get the ball to Wemby. But I do feel like sometimes Fox overthinks because Wemby's out there. I think Castle overthinks. And I get that. You're supposed to want to get him the ball. But I think everybody just kind of like, not just play. It's kind of like, nobody's just playing. Nobody's just out there. Denzel Washington told T.I. when they were doing American Gangster, just be. Don't act. Just be. Nobody's just being. You know what I mean? Just like play. Oh, I'm open. I'm going to shoot it. I know. You know what I mean? Like, just play.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's been a thing. Like, and then especially when they're up big and then the team's coming back, everybody starts overthinking, like, hey, we got to get it to Wemby. Got to get it to Wemby. And then Wemby's thinking, I'm the man. I'm the face of the team. I got to shoot a bad fadeaway three. It's too much thinking going on. So I'm not down on them. I'm just pointing out the obvious. It's obvious. Who's not seeing the same thing we're seeing?
They don't have great chemistry in winning time, period. You can't argue that. You can't argue against that. And part of this is they have completely mismanaged Jeremy Sochan. Because I think Sochan can be a really good contributor for a good team.
You think this is the Spurs' fault? Are you blaming them for his demise?
Yeah, absolutely. I think
that's a hot take.
If Jeremy, so if you're just getting by the channel, Mark Stein reported today that Jeremy has asked the Spurs to shop him. He didn't demand a trade. He's not going to not show up if they don't, but he would really like to go somewhere else and have a fresh start, because he is way too talented.
Is he?
To not ever play. Yes.
Okay.
He would be further along now in his career. How long when did we get him? 4 years ago?
Yeah.
He should be further along in his career because he has a lot of tools. I'll defend Brian Wright and say he took the right guy, but they have done wrong by him since they brought him in. They have miscoached him.
Playing him at point guard?
They got a bunch of fucking guards on this team, and there's no room for Sochan, and he's just rotting there. Jeremy Sochan is a defensive motherfucker. He is so athletic. I ain't saying he's a great scorer. He's not. But he could have been Bruce Bowen. And they have
that's
failed.
High praise, Mike. He's in the rafters. That's high praise.
Well, I'm not even sure Bruce should be in the rafters, but God love Bruce Bowen. Bruce Bowen was a defensive whiz who 7 years into his career, by the way, after bouncing all over the place, even going to Europe 2 times, finally found the right club that knew how to work him in, and it turned him into a guy whose numbers in the rafters because he could hit those corner threes, played great defense, and I think Jeremy Sochan could still be that because he's young. I think he's got dog in him. I think he's got motherfucker in him. And they can't play him because you got to get Dylan Harper ready to roll. You got to develop him. You brought in Fox. You got to get Steph Castle up to speed. I'm happy they brought in De'Aaron Fox. Don't get me wrong, but it has created a log jam. And I know there's no positions, but they got about 4 guys who are the same guy. And it's nullified Jeremy Sochan, who is, by the way, bigger than all those guys I just mentioned, longer and more athletic than all those guys. I think Jeremy has a bright career. I'm not saying he's going to go to all-star games, but I'm telling you, on the right club, he could be a contributor. And that's a guy you ain't got to worry about him on the floor in winning time of a playoff game. I really think he's got that kind of dog in him. And I don't blame him for asking for a trade because they're wasting his career because he's way too good to be getting DNP.
And it's time for him to get paid. So I feel him on that. Do you feel like this is a situation? Remember about a week? Yeah, it was last week. Mike Dunleavy Jr. speaking about Jonathan Kuminga was like, I know he has a demand, but there has to be a demand. Mm-hmm. Is this the Spurs going to kind of, hey, letting Jeremy know, like, hey, we're not trying to screw you, but it's not like the phone's ringing off the hook to trade for you. Is there a demand? I don't know. Is there a demand? Well, I mean, if there's no demand, I don't know. Is there a demand for Jeremy Sochan? Have we seen enough of him in what he is for the team to be like, yeah, we can do something with that? I don't know. I'm not saying there isn't. I'm just saying I don't know.
If I'm the Knicks, I call San Antonio and start talking. If I am Minnesota, I make that call. If you're in the top 15 in the league, I don't know how you don't at least they're going to be, because they're just going to give him away. They're not going to get shit. They're not going to get much. They can get him for not much.
You feel like he's a Draymond, that type of player?
Draymond's a Hall of Famer.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying at that level, but
you know what he could have been. You know what Sochan could have been? And this is the night they drafted him. I said, this could be the next Boris Diaw. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. He's not a master of anything, but he's a handyman at a lot of shit.
I don't mind that. I love Boris.
Right now suck in closing time. The last time they played Houston, they had a 19-point lead.
Oh, that's
in the second half, when the Rockets turned it on and started coming back, and the crowd got into it in H-Town, the Spurs got their ass handed to them. And the Spurs have a chemistry issue, and they've had it all season.
But that's because of injuries, though, right?
Well,
I'm not whether the reason's legit. It's still a reason.
You got four. They're like the Spider-Man meme. A bunch of Spider-Men standing around pointing at each other. Oh, you look like me. You look like me too. Hey, what are you doing? It's like a dog who sees himself in the mirror. Hey, what the hell? What did you get here? And why the hell do you look just like me? They got that problem. That's a problem, and it's unfortunately caused Jeremy Sochan to get booted to the end of the bench. I'm just telling you, he's not a better. He doesn't have. He's a Swiss Army knife, man.
Who? Sochan?
Sochan. Okay. I still think that guy's going to go somewhere and have a good career because they're too busy trying to fit. And right now, the Spurs, to me, they're trying to fit a square peg into a round hole, if that's the right way to say that cliche. They have too many guys who do the same thing, and it's costing them games in winning time against good clubs. And they got their ass kicked the other night by a bad club. The Spurs are highly inconsistent. Their record is way overrated. As we sit here tonight, this thing is one and done in the postseason. One and done.
Overrated record.
They need more defined roles on this club. They don't have enough. They don't have any defined roles on.
You know what else not hurts, but the other conundrum for Mitch is if you had more shooters than Champagnie, you could take him out of the rotation. But because he's the best shooter on the team, you have to keep him in. He's the best shooter. There's no debating he has to play. And again, now Vassell, Champagnie. And again, I know Fox and Harper and those guys, they're all ones. Castle's a one, but you got 5 guys, I'm furthering your point about the log jam at guard. Let's just call them guards. You got 5 of them, and you can make the case that all 5 of them need time.
Or do you trade
how do you find
two of them for a power forward?
Don't do this.
Who can do a whole bunch of other shit that they can't do?
I heard that
flawed roster.
I heard that Yairo wants to stay in the East.
Can I offer you guys the trade?
If it's Giannis, don't do it because there's no way they're trading.
No, he won't. From what I've read, he wants to be a Raptor, a Heat, or a Knick. He wants to stay in the East. He wants to go to the LeBron route and get the easy way to the finals. I get that. And then you go to the Lakers when your career is over. Like, stay in the East, Giannis. You act like you're this competitive monster and you want to be the best and I want to compete at the best. Like, no, you don't. You want to be a Raptor. You want to be a Raptor. Come to the West. Come to the West where the smoke is at. Like, how is a team in the West not on Mr. I'm competitive? How's that on? Because you don't want no problems, bro. If that's true, I'm not saying it's true. There's a lot of rumors floating. We're close to the trade deadline. Mm-hmm. But if he said I only want to go to Eastern Conference teams, I will have lost a little bit of respect for the Greek freak.
What if
because all the smoke over here, Mike? This is where it's like you got Joker, Ant, Wemby, the Rockets, Luka. If you really want to compete and you really that guy, come get this smoke. Why you want the easy route? Oh, you know why? Because we gave LeBron the GOAT status for going to 10 finals and losing 6 of them. The bar has been moved because of that type of bullshit. If that's true about Giannis, I still love him. He still has a place in my heart, but I will have lost a little bit of respect for him. Come get this smoke, dog. But I don't want him on my team.
LeBron James has won 4 world championships, and everybody thinks he sucks ass.
I didn't say he sucks ass. I'm just saying you can become the GOAT. You can become the GOAT. You can become the GOAT with the losing record in the finals in the NBA, and that's okay.
Well, what if it's Giannis doesn't really like living in the U.S., but he could make $60 million a year, and New York is a way closer flight to Athens, where he's from. I don't think Giannis wants to be in the West because it's far from his parents. I really do think that. I think that might be it.
Well, then that makes him more of a pizza.
I don't think so. I just don't think he loves playing in the NBA. He's already said he wants to finish his career in Greece.
I know he does because it's easy. It's easier.
He's homesick. Of course it's easier. What if he's just homesick? He's already won a ring.
Joker's homesick too. He didn't even want to stay for the parade, but he stayed.
Yeah.
You don't think Luka's homesick?
But Joker's hometown is cat shit Slovenia or whatever.
It's not the beautiful.
From one of the world's greatest cities.
You're right. Touche. I'll give you that one, Mike. It's 2 different things.
And you may be right. He may not want to smoke.
I don't know. I'm just talking shit.
Tea leaves tell me that he just wants to be in the East because he don't really like the West, and he don't like living in the United States. He wants to be a New Yorker, or he wants to live in Miami because it's cooler and it's closer to Greece. That's a guess. All right, you ready for this? All right.
Mm-hmm.
This is a club with defined roles. And you're the basketball guy on this show. What is Kevin Durant? What is he?
In my eyes, in my opinion, he's a small forward.
Okay. Who provides what to the Rockets?
Oh my God. 3-level score, leadership, and when he's not tired, a little bit of defense.
All right. Alperen Şengün. Tell me about him and what he does for the Rockets.
Oh my God. If I could put a little bit of him and Wemby, Mike, this team is in a whole different situation where he wants to bang and he opens up things for everybody else. He's the Turkish Terminator. I love Şengün.
All right. Amen Thompson. What is he?
He is a freakish athlete that doesn't know how to change pace within a game, but he has potential to be something special.
All right. Jabari Smith Jr.
In my eyes, he's just a guy, but Houston believes in him because they took him so high. But to me, he's just a jag.
What are they looking for him to do for them? His highest ceiling is what for them?
They thought he was going to be Scottie Pippen, but I feel like now at this point he's a second overall pick that's a role player.
All right, Reed Shepherd. What does he bring to the Rockets? What is his role on that club?
With Van Fleet out, his confidence has continued to rise. I think he can be, and you said this the other night as Slackers, their JJ Barea.
Yeah. The Houston Rockets are a club with a bunch of really good players that have defined roles.
They have roles.
All bring something completely different to the table.
Energy. Yeah,
Spurs,
for Reed, I'd say energy.
The Spurs have Wemby, Luke Cornett, and 6 guys who do the same fucking thing, and that's a problem. They have got to, at some point, consider moving one of their young guards.
That scares me, Mike. I love them all.
Fox.
And I know we here to win titles, but I love them all, Mike.
They do too, which is why they drafted them. They drafted all these little guards because they're the most talented guy on the table at the time. And this is not like this is a new question. What are you going to do with the 4 guys who are the same dude? You're going to get your ass kicked in winning time when you play Houston because they have defined roles while you're trying to figure out who the ball needs to go to right now. They know what's going on. And, oh, by the way, their coach is a shit ton better than San Antonio's at this point because Mitch is a kid, and I'll give him that for a little while longer. By the way, coaches get 1 season. you don't get more. You don't get to develop as a head coach. Not for the San Antonio Spurs. Mitch needs to get elite like right now because you're the Spurs, and your goals are to get back to the finals and win championships. So I need Mitch to be Greg Popovich. Sorry, but I do. The coach that I wanted is getting ready to coach the Rockets tonight with a bunch of defined roles against San Antonio. The Rockets are clearing away more of a title contender this season than San Antonio is.
They decided to part ways with their number 2 overall pick and Jalen Green.
They didn't want
to go and get KD. I still don't know how I feel about that because KD, who knows how much more time he got left, but Sengun and Amen and Reed, they got a foundation with whether KD sticks around or not.
And they got guys with definitive roles. And you mentioned Van Vliet, he's out for the year. And Steven Adams is now out for the year. Steven Adams is that bully bruiser inside for them. Next year when Van Vliet's back and they got Reed Shepherd going now, and
I love Reed Shepherd.
The Rockets are probably going to win the world championship next year. Because they have a legit team. They know who's doing what. They have a full household. They got a daddy and a mama. They got 3 kids and a dog, and they all have a different role. The Spurs have one dude and 5 dogs. That's not a complete household.
And with all that said, I wouldn't be shocked the Spurs beat them tonight.
Well, yeah, because the Spurs are talented, but they just have too many of the same guys. I ain't trying to beat the Rockets on January 28th. I'm trying to beat Golden State in April. I'm trying to win 4 games out of 7 against Denver in May. And the way they're constructed, they don't have a prayer's chance in church. I'm not sure if that's a good analogy, but I think you know it. They don't have a snowball's chance in hell. I guess that's what I should say.
I like that.
This thing's going nowhere in the playoffs. They are flawed. And seeing that Sochan now finally has asked out kind of pissed me off today because Jeremy's a better ball player. He's a guy that has a definitive role on a team.
You were pretty upset last year when they started him at point guard.
They ruined.
I remember last year
Imagine
around this
Boris
time.
DL playing point guard. That's what the Spurs tried to do.
Around this time last year, you were like, and then I think once they were like, okay, that's not working. He was already confused. It was too late to try to switch him back to his natural position. Horrible. It was too late.
Whether it was Mitch, Pop, Brian Wright, RC.
It was Pop at the time. Pop was still here.
Terrible decision. Terrible decision. I don't get paid to come on here and pump sunshine. They get paid to come on here and tell it like it is.
Amen.
All right. It's in the building, presented in part by Sammy's Embroidery.
What up, Sammy?
Sammy, Nina's company got 2 shirts coming in, tomorrow. They ordered 2 more larges to fit their company with the logos of their desire. Do you need work shirts done? And by the way, so they do like with Nina's company, they wear like, these fishing shirts that guys like to wear.
Whatever. All those
Slap in the back.
expensive ass fishing shirts.
Yeah, they're really nice. Some real nice brands. Got the company logo here. And they also had female shirts done. Fit, the little ones fit tight in the waist, flared in the butt. They're for women. Same exact shirt, but the female version. Beautiful logo right there on the chest. Sammy took care of it. Sammy's Embroidery, 824-3900. You can go to his website, samsembroidery.com. Sammy's always in there. Just walk in. You literally deal with the owner himself 99% of the time, unless he just wants to get lunch or something and his son's in there. But Sam's Embroidery, Poodle San Antonio zone. Got shops all over. Got warehouses all over. The big store right here on San Pedro, but he can deliver. He can ship to anybody, so no matter where you live, it's Sammy's Embroidery. How you doing, Bouquet? How we doing today, man? You good?
Doing swell. How are you, Michael?
Good to hear from you. How are you? I'm very, very good. Rudy, is this your punch, or do you want to do this now?
No, I'm not gonna punch him. It's funny.
So yesterday,
set this up, Mike. Yeah, set this up, Mike.
So
it's so booky of booky.
Yesterday, we had a prominent local politician. I don't want to say who had a little campaign rally at Southtown 101 where we do our show a lot. And we normally do them on Wednesdays there, but Bouquet had a prior engagement, so we're at home tonight. And there was a big VIP thing in there, and they had a big spread for the donors of said political person. We get off the air last night, and my man's goes over and just hops in line with all those VIPs who have paid to be there and just helps himself to a big-ass plate of their food.
Wings, egg rolls.
Shameless.
Like, I was like, booty.
I love the Hispanics.
Because Mike took me to like go find someone to introduce me to. He was like, hey man, come meet this guy. I was like, all right, cool. Mm-hmm. And then some black guy, of course, he sees me, I see him, we lock eyes.
I saw how y'all go right to each other.
We just went right. We're like, I saw him, he saw me, we lock eyes. And I'm like, what's up, brother? He's like, what's up, brother? What you doing in here? I'm like, what you doing in here? No, but so we go back to the side where we do the show. Where they got the spread, and we're like, hey man, all right, man, the guy left. I'll see you tomorrow, man. Have a good evening, man. Be safe out there. Yeah. And here comes Buki with a plate with about 8 wings on it, a pound of ranch, and 3 egg rolls. And I'm like, who told you could get that? No one. It was there. What the fuck are they gonna do to me? I'm like, bro, these people paid for these plates, bro. This ain't free. Only Buki he acted as if, I'll give him this. Yeah, he acted as if. He was just like, hey, I'm here.
It was piled up. Did you take some home and give it to Helga, or was that all for you?
No, he ate that in the car.
Yeah, it was all for me. Yeah,
I
ate that in the car, yeah.
I was like, Buki, first of all, it looked good. The wings look, Southtown 101 has some fantastic wings, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I was like, this is Buki. I texted them last night, like, we're talking about this on the show.
That was great.
Yeah, no shame.
No shame whatsoever. And he did. He went up there like a boss man. So if you're going to do something like that, act like you belong.
Act as if. Shout out to Buki, man. Only Buki.
Fuck yeah, Buki. And a boy. So great. No telling what they paid. They rented the whole side of the bar.
They rented the whole bar out.
Tell them what they paid.
And Buki just walks in, and then he took all the ranch. The dude had more ranch than wings.
That was a mistake.
Oh,
okay.
A little bit too much ranch, but it's still great. I got lemon and pepper, just like Lou will want me to.
The members and the subscribers mostly are with you, Rudy, on Giannis, calling him a pizza.
Yeah, I was a little harsh on Giannis.
In the West.
I was a little harsh on that.
No, I mean, it may be true. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't understand.
You might be right, Mike. He has said he wants to go home. He said he wants to go home.
Yeah, I don't know if he's got 5 years left in the NBA.
I mean, he won a title, and maybe he came here what he came to do.
Yeah, I think he's above all that. This is a kid who grew up overseas. Sure, he watched the NBA and he idolized whoever, but
everybody don't want to be Kobe.
Not everybody, especially European kids.
and you get homesick. I mean, I forget what the movie. I think the movie was called Room, where this like dude had this mom and this kid trapped in a room for years.
Whoa!
They finally escaped, and the little kid wanted to go back. So home is home. Does that make you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense of what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, yo, this kid is free. They've been in this room for 6-7 years. It's all the kid knows. They don't know the outside world. So when this kid finally gets out, the mom's happy. The kid's begging and crying to go back to the room. So maybe that's the situation Giannis in. He wants to go back to his room in Greece. I don't know.
He's like,
I still believe the Spurs can do it.
What's that?
I'm still in the belief that the Spurs can make this trade happen.
Well, Brian Windhorst just reported the Spurs are not in on Giannis talk.
I believe Brian Windhorst. You don't know shit.
No.
Calling it out.
Thank you, Bouquet, for your contribution.
I don't know, but I do.
Thank you.
I don't know if
if they trade all their number ones they got left, 2 of the new kids they just drafted, plus Jeremy Sochan, you wouldn't do that?
Oh, funny you'd ask. Funny you guys asked about what the trade would look like. It's funny.
What would it look like?
I obviously did the trade.
All right,
I'm doing the version without.
Get it to me. Devin Vassell, Harrison Barnes, and Carter Bryant.
That's
How
it.
do you not do that?
Oh, look at all those picks, though, Mike.
Oh, yeah,
look at all those picks.
Well, yeah, you're out of picks. Are you trying to win a
see-
championship or not?
Yeah, take
what
all
I
the
hear.
first round picks.
Want to be good for 10 years. Okay, you got 5
So-
guards. You ain't going to be good for 10 years at this pace.
So I'm keeping Fox, Harper, Castle.
Let's go.
Yeah, you get all the picks.
They become the automatically they're the championship. They're the favorite to win the title right now if they do that trade.
But with all the picks gone, Mike, we have to win though.
Correct.
Absolutely.
And they would.
In the next 2 years, 3 years, they have to win.
So Giannis, Wemby, Fox, Castle.
Yep.
Good night.
And you have to find the small forward.
This might be the one Western club that Giannis would be cool with because they're a very international kind of club. The Spurs are a very global team. You know, it's almost like we're almost like the Toronto Raptors, ironically, because we play in one of the bluest collar towns deep in the deep south part of Texas. We're a very Raptors-like organization. You know, I know the Raptors run.
Yeah. Remember how mad Pop was when Memphis gave up Pau Gasol to the Lakers? Like, you changed the dynamic of the entire Western Conference. This needs to be investigated. If the Bucks gave up Giannis Antetokounmpo for Vassell, Barnes, and Bryant, and a bunch of ones that are all going to be in the 30s because the Spurs are going to be great.
Tough shit.
They should be. What I'm saying is, if they did that, if their GM did that for that, what I'm looking at on my screen, his ass should be investigated. You don't give up Giannis for that shit.
We're talking about a league where the NBA was in charge of a team and let CP3 walk. But then Cock walked him going to the Lakers. They wanted him with the Clippers.
But what does that benefit the Bucks? Giving up Giannis
in the world.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, it's not all the Spurs picks. There's Dallas picks in. There's Sacramento Kings picks.
They got to move Giannis. And why not?
Yeah.
And get him out of the East. If I'm Milwaukee, I'm like, bro, you kind of like what the Spurs did with Kawhi Leonard.
Like, Tim, we send your ass to Canada.
You're not going to the West, dude. You're going to the East. No.
Yeah, absolutely. We have the power here.
That's right. If I'm Milwaukee, I ship him to the West to get him out of my conference.
No, I'm fine with that. I just don't. I don't like that trade for them.
The Spurs on Windhorst that no, we're not in on Giannis tells me that cool. You don't want to win the championship anytime soon. You want to. I find you want we want to be set up to be good for 10 years. It ain't like Giannis is 40 years old. You want to be good for 10 years. Okay, then cool. Figure out a way to get these 5 fucking point guards you have on your court every night. Get some chemistry here. Coach.
And no one can match the first round picks the Spurs can offer. No one.
But Mookie, what are those first round picks for? They're going to be in the 30s.
I'd rather trade all that for Giannis and give Jeremy Sochan a role on this club.
Oh, gotcha.
Starting 5 would be Wemby, Giannis, Sochan, Fox, Castle. Let's go. We're the champs. The champs are here, and they're in San Antonio.
Yeah. And
No,
again,
this town just this is a club that just scared the entire city for the last 2 years, letting it float that they're going to leave if we don't build them a $40 billion fucking stadium. Then do what you have to do to win a championship. Then give something back. This ain't a one-sided relationship.
I don't know. I'm fine with it, Mike. I just feel like if the Bucks did that, they're crazy.
well, then
They can get more. They could get more than that for Giannis. Is what I'm saying.
You're right about
I
that.
disagree with that.
Well,
Why do you disagree?
Is Karl Anthony Towns gonna do something for him?
No, he sucks.
they need to
They
get
need
big
to
money off their
bottom
books.
out.
They need to bottom out.
Oh, okay.
They need to
Okay.
bottom out.
They need all the draft picks they can get.
I
No
agree
one
with
can
him.
match how many picks we have.
I ain't getting player value. I'm doing what Oklahoma City did for the last 8 years. I'm doing what the Sixers tried to do.
Take all of our picks. Sacramento, Dallas. It'll be great.
I was never down with the Giannis trade because I always felt I would have to give up one of my hot shots. I was like, oh, well, they're not doing that without Fox. They're not doing that without Harper. They're not doing that without Castle. But if they're gonna do it without my hot shots, hey man, sit down, man. Let me take you over here to Las Falapas. Let's chop it up over some chicken tortillas.
We have all the leverage.
You know?
All the leverage in the
Like
world.
If you're not taking one of my hot shots, come into my office.
Yeah.
But if you want one of my hot shots, no, get the F out.
If they say Harper or Castle, it's like, all right, enjoy Karl Anthony Towns. That
Right.
sucks.
Dude, screw that guy.
Yeah, he's terrible. And their
He
draft
couldn't
picks will be
post up
worse.
Russell Westbrook last night.
That was hilarious.
He let Russell Westbrook push him out the paint at 6'3".
Giannis, I'd have to
F
have some
that dude.
people to bring this up in the chat, and they're right. Giannis would have to give me some assurances that he's going to re-up. He's going to do the
Oh
Super
no,
Bowl.
Mike! As soon as he steps his foot on the pavement off the private plane, there'll be a pen in his hand, and the agent will have gotten it in the air, and it will be signed as soon as. Or if not, then you don't come.
That's fair.
Yeah. Or you just if you don't get the reassurance, all right, you get 2 first-round picks. We'll have 6 left. I'd roll the dice still, even without insurance. You get 2 first-round picks, those 3 dudes.
They're pending if he resigns.
Mhm.
Yeah. We have
Oh.
6, we have like 8 first-round picks.
I might have to make Buki a GM. You're not.
Just leverage the fuck out of these guys. Not one team in the Eastern Conference has anything worth a damn to trade these guys.
No,
Big
what do they want
contract.
from the Raptors? What can you get from the Heat that keeps them competitive? Nothing.
Nothing.
The Knicks?
Bam
Nothing.
Adebayo? Do you want Bam Adebayo?
No, first of all, I do want Bam, but
Yeah.
if I'm being honest, I want to play with Bam. I don't want you to
Yeah.
trade him for me. Yeah.
And you can't trade him without him. It's just funny.
So the only team that works is the Spurs.
I want me some glory hole.
Sure.
The
Trying
Knicks
to
are
win
going to
the
be their
title or
team.
not? Are you trying to win the championship or not?
There's one other team that has just as many picks, and they won the title last year.
I know.
But
Now,
they
that
have-
would be funny.
But they have chemistry. They don't need to. Why would they mess with their thing?
They would.
That would be funny if they traded Chet. Now that's
wouldn't
the other
blink
team,
twice.
obviously.
Look,
yeah.
Mike's like, F Chet. He's gone. Ship his ass to Milwaukee.
Adios, amigos.
Yeah, absolutely. I would do that in a
We're running
heartbeat.
the
if I was
business
the
here.
Thunder. Take all the picks, take Chet. We're good.
The great clubs in all-time history all had multiple superstars with defined roles. The Spurs are a bunch of prospects that all play the same damn way. This ain't a championship roster. It needs to be messed with. They need other guys that do other things instead of 4 guys who do the same thing. And why do you think that they've blown so many leads this year? They don't, because they're running around doing the same shit. They don't have roles. They got 4 captains, no sergeants, no squad leaders. It's all the same dudes.
Yeah, and we did. Somebody brought up in chat. Remember, you and I talked about that behind the face conversation the other night that those two had, and we were like, "What the hell? Why they hiding their face?"
Yeah.
But anyway, are you going to be
SAS
mad at them if they
Academy.
pull a? Are you going to be mad at them, Mike, if they pull a Spurs and stand pat and rough
No.
ride the wave?
No,
'Cause
no.
you know that's a good possibility because of this who they
Sure.
are.
No, I'm not going to get mad. I mean, it's the wrong thing to do. If they don't do something, it means they don't want to win the title this year. Do they want to be the Portland Trailblazers, who are just pretty solid all the time? For 20 years, Portland was really solid all the time. It never went anywhere in the postseason. Is that what they want? All this, well, we want to set it up to be good for a long, long time. Cool. Go get another fucking superstar in here that does something different.
It's going to suck having to keep doing the same thing with these young players. We keep getting young, great players, but it'll take a year for them to get their feet wet, another year for them to actually figure out and be good, and it's just going to continue with these draft picks.
I'm a Dylan Harper fan, but how much better would they have been had they somehow wound up with a 1 and brought in Cooper Flagg?
Oh, that's a whole
a
different
legit
thing.
Power forward.
That's a whole different ball game.
Next to Wemby, and you still have Fox. Now you have guys that do different things every night. All this, no team's ever won a championship with 4 guards, not even in the modern era. Oklahoma State, they've got Jalen, SGA, Chet, all completely different kinds of players.
And I think they don't make the trade for Fox if they find out the lottery results and know that they're getting.
If they would have, I don't know.
Harper, they should have taken Ace Bailey.
Best player available.
I don't think Ace.
Oh, now you got a logjam.
I think Ace was.
Ace doesn't even play for the Jazz.
No, that's not the problem. He's just, remember, you know how Signetti was fit.
Pick anybody else who went top 5.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying Signetti. He didn't. I don't think Ace was a fit because he didn't go work out for certain teams, and the Spurs are kind of taking off. But I agree with you, Mike, if that's the case. But if we decide to trade Fox, we have our point guard for the future in Harper.
Absolutely.
Right. I almost think Fox is kind of like, I don't even really want Fox right now. He's a progress stopper.
How many hot takes you gonna have? What do you mean you don't want Fox right now?
You cannot have 4 guys who do the same thing.
I mean, I don't think he's on the team in 2 years. That's what I think.
I would move Fox this week. If they're trying to win a title.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm here. I'm gonna hear you out.
If the title is the goal, then you have to shake up this logjam you have at shoot point. You have too many dudes that do the same thing. SAFC Academy 210.
What'd he say?
They were nuts for talking about trading when they're second in the West. You know how many motherfucking teams have been second in the West in January and they're farts in the wind come April? A whole bunch of them. Check back in April when this thing gets thumped in the first round, and let's talk about that some more.
And Fox is good for now because Harper's 19 years old, but give him a year and Fox will be obsolete for sure.
I'm from the Jimmy Johnson school of coaching and managing ball clubs. Every single thing that I do every single day is about winning the championship. And they're set up to be solid for a while, but not to win titles. Wemby's in year 3 already.
Yeah.
It's time to go for the championship.
What was it? We got to get to the playoffs. But yeah, no, you're right. That's all of it. All of it. You're just talking about all of it.
The way this thing's constructed, they're going to get their ass handed to them in the postseason because they don't have a playoff roster. They have a regular season. We can win a bunch of games, and all of a sudden, when we get into a half court game, and defense is different. It's so different, and they have a log jam on their club, total log jam.
All right, that first round matchup in the playoffs is going to be huge, though.
Would it still be Minnesota if they started tonight?
I think so, but if they face Minnesota, I'd feel very bad about our chances.
Wolves in 5. They have a legit club with legit defined roles.
They've been there plenty of times. Give me something easier than that. Give me the Clippers. I'd be fine with playing the Clippers, but the Wolves would be ugly.
I think the Clippers would push San Antonio to the brink. That's a 7-game series. They are not.
And I would love that to at least test
the postseason. This thing is not constructed to win in the postseason.
You know how many times you made me do this tonight? It's like 3 or 4 times. I'm like, God damn. And I'm not saying any of it's wrong. I'm not telling you that you're wrong. I'm just like, oh shit. Oh, another one.
But by the way, the Suns and the Wolves have the tied for the same record. Excuse me. So hopefully we get the.
Didn't the Suns kick their ass twice?
I would. You know, hand up. I'd rather play the Suns.
Yeah, me too.
Well, yeah, because they got chemistry issues too. All right, it's in the building, presented in part by Slackers, the official sports bar in the building. There's 5 locales all over. I love how they spread them out too. For anybody can go. There's one up way up on Nacogdoches over here out east. One up off 281 and Thousand Oaks. One right over here behind North Star Mall on Rector. Got one near downtown on St. Mary's, and then you got the medical center location up on Fredericksburg Road,
which opens at 7 for those nurses.
Yeah, in the morning.
Yeah, because their clocks are different. Like them drinking at 7 is like us drinking at 6 at night. So yeah, Slackers Med Center for all you nurses opens at 7 a.m.
Let's do it. All right, we got our 500th show coming up too, and we're going to do it at a laundromat, a beautiful laundromat. We've talked about the coffee shop that they have in there. We've talked about the really great scene they got in there with their TVs, the wash and fold. Look at this. That's the wash and fold section. State-of-the-art washing machines. Look at the coffee bar. Look how nice that is. That's not some Theo making coffee in a pot. Those are baristas in there. Hell, it looks like a coffee shop that happens to have a laundromat in it, but it's the
right.
Very cool scene. This is the
Ninja Bookie
Soap. We'll be on February 9th. Rudy and I will be doing our 500th show. I'm excited, y'all.
Who got this footage for you, Bookie?
I got it.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. I got it. So we're going to have our 500th show there on Monday, Feb 9, the day after the Super Bowl. From 5 o'clock to whenever. We'll do an hour and a half, 2-hour podcast, but I want to spend as much time hanging out with people that show up. It's BYOB. It is a beautiful, state-of-the-art laundry service. It's a laundry lounge is what it is. Literally, go in there and chill, have a coffee. Or the night they're there, you can have a drink. It's BYOB, so bring your own. Now, we'll have some too, but I don't know how much I'm going to go to Texas Cheer Liquor and load up pretty good. And bring a healthy amount of stuff with me. But I can't guarantee how long my stash will last. So bring your own. And it's, by the way, that's Valentine's week. We got free dinners we're going to give away to Monshushu, Southerly, Boiler House. We got a Wemby signed autographed jersey we're going to give away. Good times as we celebrate our 500th show coming up on February the 9th at Soap Laundry Lounge. All right, Super Bowl is that day before. I got about 20 squares left in the building Super Bowl pot.
Okay.
Bouquet, every time you post my Cash App, I get 5 within 10 minutes. So do that. It is $ Taylor Sack. I do Venmo, but I'm trying to keep all the money in one spot. So if you don't have it, that's cool. You can do Venmo, but I would rather you do Cash App if you can, just so I can keep all the money. I want to keep at least most of the money in one little pot. It's all stacked up in my Cash App. It's the Super Bowl pot, $25 a square. All right, $25.
We're giving away some real money, so you got to put up some real money.
$2,500 in the pot. So what's that divided by 4? That's what you win each quarter. And yeah, Rudy and I we're not taking anything off of it. That's how it stays legal.
We ain't trying to make no money. No rake.
We're not.
This
rake.
Ain't Molly's game.
Correct. We're doing this as a thank you to all of our people that watch our show. So jump in there. Our Super Bowl pot is $25 a square. I got about 20 or so left, so keep them coming. Somebody asked earlier, why does it say Easy Tea?
Yeah, good question.
Show them why, Bouquet. Show them why. I have to show you a picture that dates to 1988.
DEI in full effect. A little affirmative action in there, baby.
They needed a white guy. They needed a white guy.
You got to have a white guy.
Hell yeah.
Reverse DEI.
Reverse DEI. Where's
a couple
Mike?
of us in there.
Are you number 15? That's Carmelo? You was repping Mello?
Not even alive yet?
Look at that. That is the fall of '88. That is my 8th grade junior high team at Stripling Middle School.
Bro, that brother next to you, if his eyes wasn't open, there's no way I could see him.
Those are sunglasses.
Dude. See, black people discriminate against each other based on the color of their own skin.
Bro, there was some
light-skinned brothers have it better or whatever.
Bro, there was 3-4 brothers on there from Uganda.
We had a couple of Giannis's. Hey, we were good too. We kicked ass.
Bro, some of the dude at the top right next to the coach,
yeah,
he's got Wemby's wingspan. Now, who's the spare Larry Bird up there with the coach has his hand? Who's that?
That's the great David Towson.
Let me guess, he could shoot.
He could rebound.
Really?
He was a big kid. Yeah, he was tough. He'd rebound his ass off. He wound up playing college football. He was huge.
No shit.
Yeah, I forget where he went, but he played college ball. So
what is this, Mike, 7th or 8th?
This is 8th grade. I was 13 years old.
Now the dude on your right looks 15. Why do we look so old? What kind of milk were we drinking?
His name was Milton. Hey, that's right there. That's Gen X, Bouquet. We didn't have social media. We didn't get triggered by the news cycle. Look, can you imagine what little shit I was then?
Mike.
And someone wrote Easy T on there. That's my yearbook from 8th grade. One of my buddies wrote that in 1988.
Did you get playing time on that team, Mike? Y'all look pretty good.
No, I didn't get playing time on that team. And as a matter of fact, if you'll notice that we don't all have the same jersey on.
Because there's 2 24s. The guy next to you on your left has 24, and then Larry Bird up top. Yo, you and my guy didn't even get jerseys with the names on.
That is correct. That's Stripling Middle School, Fort Worth, Texas. I didn't even have a jersey that said Stripling on it. I just got a number. I got to play thankfully we kicked a lot of ass, and so I got to play a lot of late second half.
Oh, okay. You played some garbage time.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of. I was the guy that came at night and took all your garbage.
But you know what? You were on the team, man. This is that sports is the only reason I graduated high school. If not for sports, I dropped out.
Dude, I'm right there with you on this. I really do.
Because I knew when it was time to play and practice, you had to pass. I was at the front. I was playing for Colorado.
Right.
Miss King, I know the answer.
Right. There's one Mexicano on that team.
He's Native American.
Well, he was pretty dark. His name was Roman. Yeah. He was solid. That kid, he white stripes. He got to play. If you had the white stripe jersey, that means you were a regular rotation player. I was a G League call-up. I was a 10-day contract player. Hey, but I was scrappy. I went to a school that happened to have a really good team.
Dude, I can tell y'all could hoop. There's some dogs on that team.
Oh yeah. I knew I wouldn't get any PT, but I just wanted to be on the club. I just wanted to be on the team. And I made the team. You had to try out. Hey, you got cut. I was the last man in the room, but
bro,
I made it fair.
There is nothing like I miss it. Nothing the bus rides to and from, when you lost, that bus, you better be able to hear a mouse piss on cotton. and when you won, you know what I mean? There was nothing like those times, man.
Yeah.
Great times.
Great times. Look at that hair I got, right? Same hair to this day.
Looking like Grandma Becky.
Pretty much. Yeah. Looking just like skinny as hell. Got to eat once a day, and that was at school.
The dude on the far left on your row, white guy, he looks like he played all the sports too. He looked like he got a lot of ass.
He was a damn good catcher in baseball. His last name was McNeil.
Bookie's making all these faces every time I
bet he was a good catcher, huh?
Wow. My junior high team would kick y'all's junior high team. I'm willing to guarantee that.
I was a Kitty Hawk flyer.
Rudy, we would out rebound teams like 48-7. Like that'd be the rebounding numbers. It was ridiculous.
Some of y'all already didn't even have to go to class.
The two on the top had NIL dudes.
Yeah. Quincy, I talked to your math teacher, Marcus.
I'll tell you what, we didn't get paid, but it was a miracle. We were all eligible for the whole season.
Dude, that coach spent all year talking to teachers. Hey, Quincy comes from a different background. he needs this.
Chris Silva. All those kids are now South Oak Cliff.
Hey, watch your mouth, Chris Silva. What the fuck, man? I can do that, Silva.
Easy
Watch
T.
it.
Look at that. Easy T.
I wish I had my yearbooks. I don't have them.
I don't either. So someone sent me that. A buddy of mine that stumbled upon that. It was on a shelf somewhere, and the pages have turned all yellow now. That's pretty.
You know you old when the pages are yellow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's 1988.
F off, Bookie.
However long that is.
Yeah. You guys are washed up. I have yearbook pictures. I have a picture of me wrestling. I look horrifying.
Wow. I've seen your football picture. It's ridiculous. You look like the mascot.
Did you have a print?
Of the yearbooks?
No, did you have a print in your onesie?
Oh no. I was
Of course
skinny as
not.
fuck. I couldn't fill that thing out, Rudy. You kidding me?
Yeah. That team right there, Rudy, as you might imagine, we beat a lot of teams as soon as we got off the bus. They'd see us
man. You walk in with LaMarcus and Devin.
Milton.
Milton.
The best player on that team. See the coach that has his right hand on the shoulder of the guy at the top?
Of course he's the best.
His name was Sagari Cook. I loved
Sagari. I told you.
He was basically the dude at our school.
He was from the Congo.
He was the dude.
The Gary.
No one clicked. We all spoke English. Not very good English, but we all
Did you say clicked? What the
Well, you're the one getting all racist.
Well, I'll give you guys the hard pivot out of here. I needed a sandwich back.
Bro, your picture looks old too. Your picture looks like it's from 73, bro. What the F are you talking about?
That's why he's bisexual.
Wait, are you the one getting mounted?
No, I'm the Mountie.
Oh. No, wait. You're the mounter or the Mountie?
You see that muscle, though.
Which one are you? Oh, you're the one grabbing the guy.
Yeah. 2-14 high school wrestler. Tell your friends.
Now we know why he's bisexual.
Dude, perfect example, Mike. So my teen, she listens to our show sometimes. And she came downstairs talking about heated rivalries. And I was like, Buki was talking about that show. You know what she said? Of course he was. I swear to God, if I'm lying, I'm dying. She said, of course he was. I listen to your show sometime.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, even my 17-year-old thinks you're a switch hitter.
Well, shout out to her. I'm gonna dap her up next time.
Okay.
Do it with your left hand, sir.
Good time. Shout out to all the guys. God knows where they all are now that I played with at Stripling Middle School in 1988 in Fort Worth, Texas.
Did you go to high school with any of them?
A lot of those. Go back to that picture, Bouquet. Can you?
Oh my God, that was middle school,
dude. That's 8th grade, player. Dude, again,
holy fuck! Why are they so old?
As soon as we you have no idea how many games we knew we were going to win. We were good. They were talented, but so many teams around the area up there in the Metro 6, as soon as they seen us come onto the court and do shoot around, they knew their ass was done.
Long night.
Mentally, they were shot. Mentally. So
I thought 32 was a high school senior.
No, he's 12.
Mike, did y'all all have free lunch?
Yes. All of us had free lunch. I was probably the poorest of that entire group there too. Yes, we all had free lunch. Most of those kids rode the bus to school. And I graduated with half of those kids. The other half all transferred, or I lost track of them. I don't know what happened to them. But half those kids wound up graduating with me from high school. Yeah. Well, good times. Shout out. Easy T and the boys. We were the Hornets, the Stripling Hornets, Fort Worth, Texas. Good times. All right, let's get violent, shall we? Let's do a little punching up in here. It's time for People I Want to Punch, presented by the Law Office of Orlando Kell here on In the Building.
Now, it's time for People I Want to Punch on In the Building.
No, Chris, the Mexican dude's not a soccer coach now.
Y'all are racist assholes, man. I love this. I think we're all punching the same person. Let's punch the sorry sack of shit again. That is Bill Polian. I don't remember. This sorry sack of shit said he don't remember. And then he said, but I wasn't going around recruiting, but I know that was going on. Like, own it, bro. Like, you wanted him to be suspended. Pretty much what Bill Polian wanted was
Correct.
he felt like because of Spygate and Deflategate, he should be suspended for a year. So he recruited 11 punk ass bitches to go along with him and not vote for Bill Belichick. Let's just give him a 1-year suspension, and it is backfiring horribly. He is being destroyed today because we don't care about the other guys. But the fact that he came out and said, I don't remember, you're sorry. Own it, you piece of shit. Punch Bill Polian.
That's my punch too. I think that's you can't. There's no one that deserves to get punched and go away and never hear from you again. Bill Polian was known as one of the legendary presidents and football men of the 80s and 90s. And what a way to shit on your legacy.
He's a legend. He's a legend.
But what a way to shit on your legacy here at the end. So Seth Wickersham had this today. In an interview with ESPN Tuesday night, Bill Polian denied telling fellow voters that Belichick should serve a 1-year penance for Spygate. But he said that he heard that his fellow voters were floating the idea to punish Belichick, but he insisted he didn't agree or disagree with the proposal. Polian said he voted for Bob Kraft and even spoke up on his behalf during the deliberations, saying Kraft had no knowledge of Spygate. Polian added that he could not remember with 100% certainty if he voted for Belichick or not. Get the fuck out of here. You don't remember? I'm not sure if I voted for Belichick. What a moron. How do you think you're just going to get away with saying, I just don't remember if I voted? The vote was the other day. Get the hell out of here. That's bullshit.
And now
Bill Polian should have his ass kicked. Forget punching him. Beat the shit out of him. God.
Now, the thing I will say, he got 6 rings. Now, if you want to question the Rams, now remember this Rams team that they had figured out was the best offensive team I have ever seen. And they knew all of their plays. So, okay, let's say you take that one away, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
And don't even talk to me about Deflategate. That's the stupidest shit ever. A quarterback should be able to play what PSI he chooses. Miss me with Deflategate. But if you want to take his 1 away, okay, he has 5 and 2 as a coordinator. And Lawrence Taylor said when Bill Parcells hired him, Lawrence Taylor said, I walked into Parcells' office, I cussed his ass out. And you know what Parcells told him? He's like, while he was the special teams assistant coach, he was designing our defenses. Now get the hell out of my office. And Lawrence Taylor was like, oh shit. So he's a bad motherfather from the gate. Take 1 away, he still has 7 overall.
Tom Brady said today on Sports Talk Station in Seattle, he wished he could hire Belichick to coach the Raiders.
Really?
He all but said that. He's the best coach I ever played with. If I were starting a team, I'd make Bill the head coach. If I could come out of retirement for 1 more year, I'd want Bill to be the coach. That's what Brady said. Jimmy Johnson said today, he tweeted this. He's on Instagram. Jimmy said that teams have been deflating the ball since the beginning of time.
Really?
Yeah, Jimmy said today, if they're using the excuse of Spygate to keep Bill out of the hall, that's ridiculous. Many teams, including our teams, tried it. Howard Mudd at Kansas City, who later coached for Bill Polian, and Tony Dungy gave us the idea to deflate the balls. Threw Tony Dungy under the bus, but he wasn't trying to. He was the best. We didn't get anything and we stopped doing it, but we damn sure gave it a try, and many teams also tried deflating their own balls. It happened all the time, according to Jimmy Johnson. It doesn't matter or not. The man won 6 world championships, 9 AFC title games in a span of 18 years. That wasn't all because of Spygate. I just hope that now that Brady has called their ass out, Jimmy Johnson's called their ass out, the country's calling their ass out, we need to transition out of this archaic dinosaur system of determining who goes to the Hall of Fame, for fuck's sake. No sports writer should have a goddamn vote on Hall of Fame. It's ridiculous. It's out of date. Let AI do it. They need parameters, Rudy. Just set some number goals. They need parameters on how you make the Hall of Fame.
I don't
personal shit about behavior. Miss me with that. I'm sick of it.
I don't think they understand the ramifications of what they've done.
No.
You've ruined the Hall.
You've ruined the Hall.
Because if Bill ain't a first ballot, no one is.
No one is. Brady shouldn't be either because he was part of Spygate.
No one is if he's not.
Right. Keep Tom out. Tom should not get in, according to this. How insane.
Right.
why don't we start publicizing the names of these fucking writers already? They know why, because they get crucified because they know they're biased. They know they're biased.
Right. Screw these dudes.
What a great punch. Antonio, I got you $25. I just saw it come through. Thank you, man. Super Bowl pot, $25 a square. We got plenty left. What a lying asshole. But like Rudy said, if there's any good, maybe change is afoot here. And we overhaul how we do Hall of Fame. It's gotta stop. Baseball's been ruined forever. The basketball one's a joke. They let anybody in no matter what.
Your coach is probably in from that picture.
Coach Dotson, yeah,
He could be in the Basketball Hall of Fame.
28-7 over 2 years, just saying. Only lost to the bigger schools. Or when guys actually didn't fail, or mom couldn't bring the kid to school because their car broke down.
No shit.
We had a lot of family issues on that team. God, I'm gonna post that picture later.
You should.
Yeah. All right. It's in the building. Also presented in part by Tri-City Pain. Remember when you were in 8th grade and you can do whatever you wanted to and never get sore, bounce back the next day? Who cares if you get good sleep? When you're 13, your muscles are all bouncy and you're in the prime of your youth. Not anymore. If you have chronic issues, Tri-City Pain Associates, these are the people that I can't think of anybody else, as a matter of fact, off the top of my head. It's Tri-City Pain. They got offices all over the state, Metro 6, Austin, Fredericksburg, Corpus Christi, and they have 3 or 4 alone here in San Antonio where they're based. The local number is 210-756-5628. It is Tri-City Pain Associates. They get you back feeling good. Maybe not like a 13-year-old, but at least 30-year-old. Remember what it felt to be 30?
That was awesome.
Whatever you wanted back in those days. You can drink all night, be okay the next day. Didn't have to pace yourself. Mm-hmm.
Didn't pull a muscle getting out of bed.
Good. I know, right? I know. All right. It's a good punch. I thought I'd throw this out here. I think y'all will be cool with it. We kicked the tires before. You know, we talk about this a lot on the show. We're always in the market for new partners. If you'd like to promote your business, promote something you're doing, reach out to us, you know. Doesn't even necessarily have to be a soccer league. Hell, it could just be, you just want some people to show up to a function you're having. Whatever it is, talk to me and Rudy about partnering up and getting promotion for your establishment. Me and Rudy and Jose, we are absolutely in the market to go play golf with people. What a great way to promote a company. A round of golf for us 3 plus you. Set up a golf outing with us. I think we'd be down, right? If given enough time.
What? Absolutely.
We'll make a big deal out of it. Lord, what am I hearing?
What is that?
What is that noise?
Might have been an echo.
Oh my God. Dude, did you just drop acid? Are you okay? Why don't you sit this one out for a second, see what's going on? What a great way to promote your company or your organization, just to bring awareness. Maybe it's a charitable organization. We're always down to go play golf with people. We'll wear the shirts. We'll take pictures. We'll post. We'll do video from the round. We'll make the whole day about you.
And your company.
Yeah, absolutely. Reach out and play golf within the building. It's a great way to advertise the company. Damn right. We'll make T-shirts the whole bit. We'll go to Sammy's, have T-shirts made, all that stuff. A good bit. Bouquet, are you okay? Did you?
We're back. I'm using the wrong mic. No.
I just volunteered you to participate in a golf outing with a potential sponsor. You down? Say yes.
Yeah, I'm sure that potential sponsor is going to be very interested in how good of a golfer I am.
Hey, this is a rising podcast, and as Rudy likes to say, get us while we're cheap. This is the time to do it right now. You know, this is a word of mouth show. We don't have an advertising budget. We don't have a promotional budget. I would love to make billboards and get a big sheet in the Spurs, fan guide they pass out. We're not there yet. We're working hard.
We're getting there.
The word of mouth show, which is why every time somebody that is one of our people represents us in public, I always want to give that person love. Shout out to longtime member Brian Meyenberg, the official marathon runner.
Look at that.
Representing in the building at the Miami Marathon the other day. Look at Brian. Thank you, Brian. That is so cool, man.
Man.
Outstanding. That is so. Let me get a picture of that. Keep that up there a second. Let's take a photo of that.
So white people fly to go run.
Yes, we do. We will fly. We will spend money, fly across the country to go run. Yes, we will do that.
Shit's crazy, Rudy. Couldn't be me.
I think he was, and this now that one is a half, but Brian does full half. 5K. Brian is a running son of a gun, and I found out he came out to Slackers for the Bears game.
Yeah.
I was like, man, these next few days, man, gonna be rough for you. He's like, no. He was like, I love running when it's freezing. I was like, yeah, you different. You different.
He is different.
Shout out to Brian, though, representing us all the way in Bookie's sister's hometown.
Don't forget all the Kenyans that also fly to go run. Just saying.
Yeah, those motherfuckers are different.
Although they get rich and famous, and they get
they different. They different.
We do it because we want to. Charlie's asking, will we do a pickleball outing?
Yes,
we would. Absolutely.
I love pickleball.
I need to be played. I used to know the rules. I kind of forgot.
Pickleball is fun. Good way to get some movement. Pickleball is a good time. Yeah, I played.
When do you?
You'll have to excuse my grunting.
That's
when Chicken and Pickle first opened, I was addicted.
You grunt
but now they have them all over the city now. Like little courts that used to be tennis courts because no one plays tennis.
Yeah,
it's too hard.
Do you grunt like Maria Sharapova does?
Yeah, I've never played pickleball in my life. I go,
good. I have a paddle. Actually, I have a pickleball paddle.
I bet you do, Mike. I bet you do.
Just don't know what to do with it.
I know what you do with it.
I also have a paddle.
I use my hand.
Sounds better.
I should slap her one night just for funsies, see what she does.
With the paddle?
With my hand. I never do that.
You don't?
I don't lay it out like that. That's what y'all like. Y'all do that more than
I leave a mark.
I do too, Rudy.
Yeah, on your butt.
Yeah. Well, you guys are talking about something else?
Gross. So gross. God, let's move on. All right. Yes, we do pickleball. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate that very much. All right, it's in the building. Presented in part by Jay Ribaldo, the official real estate agent.
What's up, Jay?
My man Jay Ribaldo has always got beautiful new listings. I mean, he just can't even keep up with them. You can by going to his website. All of his listings are on there. Everything is for sale. He also helps folks sell their houses too. He also does commercial property. We've been playing that commercial a couple of times the last couple of weeks. He's got a beautiful scene up in the hill country at Canyon Lake. Is this company that has posted all these different little houses that are for rent right there on the lake. Full amazing lake scene. It's a big community of these little small rental properties. Hell, I might do that one for my birthday one year. Let's get that sold. Check out all Jay Ribaldo's stuff at 210-887-1081 or Ribaldo.com. Thank you to my man Jay Ribaldo. Golly, it's What You Watching Wednesday. Y'all watched anything lately that's different?
I told you the other day I watched The Rip with Ben Affleck.
So we watched it last night.
It was like a strong 6.5, right? 7.
Okay. Yeah. I
what
agree.
You think?
Have you seen The Rip, Bouquet?
Yeah, I have watched it.
It is. Look, it's very entertaining. I'll never watch it again. It's a typical action cop movie.
Yeah.
Dirty cops, cartel involved, Miami. It's Affleck and it's Damon, and their chemistry always is spot on because they're basically brothers and they've been making movies forever. But it's like any other action cop movie where you see cops doing things that human beings are never capable of doing, and it's fun. It's a popcorn action movie, and we watched it. And I thought it was good, and it's probably the number one movie on Netflix. I don't watch a lot of action movies. I'm not a massive action movie watcher, but I like Matt Damon and I like Ben Affleck, and it was entertaining, and it was completely unrealistic, but entertaining. That's my thought. But who cares? It's a movie. Who cares about being realistic? This is a country that 7 of the top 8 movies at any given time are all superhero movies. So Americans love supernatural things, especially when they're cops doing it. So it was pretty good.
I watched some true crime, some young girl in Utah, Emily something. You know, you live in a house full of women. It's a lot of true crime. True crime dominates the podcast. Where I forget the name of it, but I watched it with my 17-year-old and Anna.
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth Smart. I said Emily.
We watched that too.
Of them. I watched that one, which was that one made me mad because it's like, yo, the cops had a lot of leads. Poor damn girl, gone 9 months, and they're telling them, hey, release the sketch and all that. Sad story, man. Utah's a strange place, man. There's some different people up there.
It's a very religious place. And when you have that, you're going to have those outliers that take it way too far.
Yes.
And you get these perverts that prey on religious areas because their whole bit is God wants me to do this. Yeah, God wants you to kidnap a 14-year-old, make her live in a tent in the woods for 18 months while you rape her every day because that's what God wants you to do.
Mike, come on, right? Right?
Okay.
Yeah, I watched that. Rip. That's about it.
Nina's gotten really into that Utah religious scene. It's blown up.
It was the influencers where the YouTube lady was crazy. I watched that one too. It's some crazy true crime stuff.
The Real Housewives of Lake.
What?
Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is also very big.
Very big.
I haven't seen that one.
That's all been watched here in my house. Now we're going through the reality show of these girls that are kind of Mormon, but they've gone off and done their own thing, and and it's full of drama and stuff. And there's been a lot of documentaries on the Mormon church and how so many people decide that, this is a little bit over the top. I'm not ripping the Mormons, although I have before. I was so anti BYU going to the Big 12 because they get to make their own rules.
Mm-hmm.
It's like basketball. They won't schedule games on Sunday. The NCAA, like if BYU makes the NCAA tournament this year, the NCAA will make sure that BYU does not have to play any tournament games on Sunday. What kind of bullshit?
Wow.
You know why they do that? Not because of freedom of religion, because they got lots of money, the Mormon church.
No, it ain't money, Mike. It's something else.
We looked at was it AJ Dibansa?
He's a beast. Right? Dibansa, whatever.
BYU has an annual endowment of $3 billion. They got money. That's why the Big 12's like, yes, you can join our conference. Absolutely. We love the Mormons. No problem. No Sunday game. Got it. Whatever you guys need. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mike Cheque. Didn't JonBenet Ramsey happen in Utah? I think that was in Colorado. You're getting your 90% white people state up, Mike. I think that was in Colorado. Check me on that. Let's do a fact check. I'm willing to bet $5 that was actually in.
JTTX agrees, Mike. He says that was Boulder.
Okay, it was Boulder. All right, let's do money. We had a few guys come in tonight and donate some cash. Here we go. What's up? Aaron Canooper is in the building. What it do, fellas? So who are the lucky 8 in the big pot? Oh, damn, I'm supposed to go look that up. I have it written down in a notebook somewhere. Dang it. Aaron, I'm writing myself a note. So I'm going to call y'all the Super 8, the Super 8 football pot.
The Hateful Eight. Wasn't that the Tarantino movie?
Good movie, yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I actually didn't see that. I did not see that. Was it worth my time?
No, solid.
Very long.
Yeah, Mike ain't doing that. It was a long ass movie.
Oh man, I'm not. Paul Morales in the building. What's up, Paul? Jeremy has a screw loose, and the Spurs don't play that old school ways, but it's always been like that. Well, then they're not. Again, that's fine. If you don't want to win the championship, then don't do the things that you're supposed to do. Tim Duncan ain't on the team, though, Paul.
You can't do it right.
Tim Duncan, man, I don't. And by the way, who cares? He don't have a screw loose. He's just a little bit different, He's their bouquet, but he's valuable. And he does things that those point guards cannot do. He's long, and since he can defend bigs,
and he doesn't need the ball. You don't have to call plays for him.
Not need the ball.
Just can't shoot.
Who cares?
Well, you know what? And part of that is because he's not been developed properly by the Spurs. The Spurs have
College
failed.
trip.
I love the Spurs. They're one of the marquee franchises in America. They have not done right by Jeremy, and he's right. I'm surprised he didn't ask for a trade before this week. S.A. Jones has been a member for 14 months. Thank you, man. Love y'all hard. It warms my heart that Rudy remembers me after all those years. Here's to another 14 months, fellas.
That face makes it seem like Rudy doesn't remember you, S.A. Jones.
Must have met you somewhere.
I must have said something that makes me remember. I don't know what made him say that. But yeah, of course I remember you, S.A. You remember, goddamn, my guy.
Yep. You had a Tracy for me. I was grandpa. Yeah, my best to the family. I don't know. All right, Rogie.
In the building.
Punch my boss for making us work. First time driving a rig in the snow, but it's for the military, so reach around to our servicemen and women. Go Spurs, go. Oh, wait, what? That's very topsy-turvy. F my boss for making me drive these military supplies to these amazing human beings that are in our military. But F my boss for making me do it. Who else? Where my money? Where my contributors? Julian B. Since
everyone is
protesting, here's $10 to protest bringing back the Exorcist drop. That's not going to happen. Remember the Exorcist drop?
Of course.
I cringed every time it was played on this show. Not doing that. It's awful. We're trying to evolve in 2K26. We've moved on past that. Julian, grow up. Jeez. Paul's back in the building. To say Buki doesn't have a screw loose tells me you don't know what having a screw loose means. I said Sochan doesn't have one. He's just eccentric. And Bouquet's eccentric.
Yeah, I mean, I talked about my penis. I talked about my penis at my grandma's funeral. So
yeah, you did. I know. But he comes by it naturally. At least he's not Ja Morant, who's mailing in his ability. Sochan just wants to play. He wants to play for somebody. He's going to bust his ass for whoever gets him.
Right.
He wants to develop. He wants more contracts. He wants to be a contributor. And he's got something in his bag, man. I'm telling you. Give that kid a shot at the right spot. We're going to look back on this, and I'm going to be right on this. Unless he goes to another team where he's a bad fit. He ain't a good fit everywhere. Damn sure not here. That's for sure. All right. Show also brought to you by Olympus, our solar folks. Got a really nice little video we put together here the other day at a job site where this is just one example of what Olympus can do. Real nice house. I don't want to say where. It's in the greater
Look at that
area. Beautiful. They got a really nice system. That's how it looks on the side. So that's David Guetta, El Jefe over there. He's explaining to me everything. I was just nodding my head, pretending I knew what he was saying. State-of-the-art solar paneling company. It is Olympus.
And they base it off of like where the sun hits at its peak to where you can save the most amount of money. Yeah. Yeah,
they got all the science and data. Outstanding folks. David and his crew do amazing work.
That's a beautiful home, too.
It's a beautiful home. Yep.
Beautiful job.
You could imagine those electric bills get high in the summer.
Not
now.
And well before so Olympus became a part of us, my buddy across the street who parties in the front yard, not in his back. Beautiful deck in the back, but parties in the front. Can you guess what he is? Has solar panels, and I was like, man.
Polish.
Yeah.
Hispanics.
I was like, man, does that thing work? He was like, Rudy, first of all, drink this beer. Second of all, hell yes. His bill is like $100-something when mine is at literally at $3-something.
I know. Solar.
I'm telling you, it's a great, and it helps you on the J. Ribaldo side, helps on the resale if you ever decide to sell it.
Right. Absolutely. Yes, Larry, you can buy extra squares. There's no limit. You can buy 10. Send me it's $25 a spot. I got about 20-ish squares left. I need to count it. You can buy the rest of them, Larry, if you want. I just want to get them all full. What's up, Paul? Tried 100 ways to type the Exorcist drop. No bueno. Oh, wouldn't let him type it. YouTube won't even let us type the words to the Exorcist drop in you. Now he's shadow banned. Oh no! See, be careful. And GC Services Roofing, they also work in conjunction often with our guys at Olympus. GC Services, they're about to be in February. Storm season is around the corner. God forbid you have any damage, or maybe this is the time to examine whether or not you need a new roof. GC Services Roofing and Construction. These are our people, 210-347-0426. And we'll end the night by giving a reach around to the staff at the University of Miami. Needed a quarterback after Carson Beck left. We're just going to go up to Durham, North Carolina, and just like that, with a stroke of Michael Irvin's pen, they got a quarterback. He's very good, too. The kid at Duke has decided that Miami is a better fit for me.
And he brought his number one receiver with him.
Yes, he did. It's life in the big leagues.
I'll drink to that.
Damn right. Still a U fan. Gave him hell this year. Broke through this year. Now they've set up a dynasty situation. Keep it up. They've lost a couple of key dudes on defense, but they got money.
Yeah.
They'll just turn around and bring a new in. All right, what are y'all doing tonight? I'm going to go watch the Spurs against the Rockets, a team that has a lot of defined roles.
I'm gonna go put some vodka in this Texas Cheer liquor bottle, so my kids won't know I'm drinking. They don't like me drinking. They don't know I'm drinking tonight, so
they don't. That's a good bit to do it. Lots of specials all the way through the end of February at our guys over at Texas Cheer Liquor. Bonfetta Ranch wine flavors have been slashed damn near enough. Confetti sweet red wine, confetti sweet red wine's been cut.
There you go.
Tell them about that ice, man. That shit's good. That's
Ice 44 vodka, $29.99. New flavors on the way. And also, Mike, I forgot to bring them yesterday in the studio, but we got our Texas Cheer water bottles for the studio since they are our studio sponsor. So remind me next time we're in studio, grab y'all some Texas Cheer liquor water, and that'll be real water. We don't want to be drinking all the time.
Paul, if you roll into Soap Laundry Lounge with that written across your shirt, you're going to get immediately thrown out. Okay,
you gonna throw them out, Mike?
You met the owners. These are classy people. I cannot have that in there.
Yeah, you're right.
Paul, wear it to a bar. Don't wear that to a laundry lounge full of women and children, sir. All right, JT wants to know when's the next show.
Probably Saturday.
We're right now, our little groove is Thursdays and Fridays are our off days. We get a lot of people that watch us on the weekends.
Hey, we do 5 shows, man.
We get more tips, too, on the weekends, too.
Yeah.
Because guys are on it's weekend, guys are looser, and there's big games. Saturday is the next show. That's the answer to that. All right, love y'all hard. Tell your friends, tell your buddies, like it, share it. That's all free to do. Become a subscriber, also free to do. Share this show. We're a word-of-mouth show. Only we're going to blow up by y'all telling everybody about it. Thank you to Texas Cheer Liquor, the official studio sponsor. Back Saturday here on Love You Hard TV.
We got to keep on